All right, pleasant good afternoon to you and yours. And as Yogi Berra, the legendary Yogi Berra, once said, no, not the cartoon bear, the legendary Yankee catcher once said, it's deja vu all over again. And that's what we have here again for the seventh straight year. It is the Cape Coast Conference Volleyball Championship between the Merritt Island Mustangs and the two-time defending Viera Hawks. Now, if you're really looking for some deja vu all over again, 2 years ago, nearly on this very date, September 27th, 2022. I forgot the year for a minute. 2022. These two teams locked up in a 4:30 in the afternoon match for the Cape Coast Conference Championship. That would be the first of two won by Viera. And you know what hit us the very next day, Caleb? Well, I'll be if it wasn't a tropical storm. Can you imagine? So if you're looking for deja vu all over again, why, we certainly have it here tonight. What we have here tonight are two of the three, 4 and 5 top teams in the county. If I were doing a volleyball ranking right now in Brevard County, I'd go Merritt Island 1, Holy Trinity 2, and Viera 3. And I think that would be my top three. The Hawks have, starting slow. They lose 8 seniors last season and had 2 players that were slated to come back this year but did not. Are you good? Okay. But did not because they wanted to pursue their first sports. And so Coach Wayne began the season with a lot more losses than she did wins and began to build this program for this year. Well, she has one of the best volleyball players in Brevard County to do that in Haley Beek. And, of course, some outstanding talent as well like Brennan Turner, even with an injury suffered to a player she was counting on majorly this year. The Hawks have bounced back to once again reach this point to defend. They also have some new outstanding talent like freshman libero Olivia Sosa. So they have managed to work themselves back to 10-10. For head coach Angie Patrick, it is the more things change, the more they stay the same. Coach Packer is 12-3 this season. She is 9-0 against Brevard County. They have dropped one set in the 3 Cape Coast Conference tournament games to reach this point, and they are led by a slew of players. If it's one thing we've seen over the last 2 years, it is clearly that Angie Patrick has changed her coaching style a little bit in that she is using far more of her roster than I think we've ever seen her use, at least while I've covered volleyball. And the Mustangs are the top-ranked team, according to Max Preps, in Brevard County. There's no doubt about that. Let's take you through the stat leaders for each of these teams. We'll start with the defending 2-time champion, Viera Hawks. They are led in kills by Haley Beek. The left-hander has an absolute missile of a serve. We saw that the other night. We're going to rise here and stand for the national anthem, and we'll be right back. Okay. How about it, huh? Great national anthem. I'm not sure who sang. What is your name? I was trying to get her name, and they she just didn't see me. It's Craig Bailey. And so let's get back to the leaders for each and every team after that outstanding rendition of the national anthem. For the Viera Hawks, it's going to be Haley Beacon. We were telling you about her absolute missile of a serve. She's got 179 kills this year. No surprise to tell you it's Beak again at the service line with 45 aces. Brennan Turner up front with 30 blocks. Olivia Sosa, 269 digs. And the setter this year, freshman Allie Brown, 319 assists. The Viera Hawks have reached this point with a win over Melbourne, a win over Satellite, and a win over Bayside. Satellite, a number 1 seed. So if they can three-peat here tonight, they will have beat 2 number 1 seeds to do so. For Merritt Island, your leaders are Bella Schwantz in kills. Shamiah Richardson in digs with 143. Blocks will be Emma Michell, the freshman, with 34. And this season, coach is using 3 setters, one primarily, and Anabelle Jones, who has 143 assists. Reese Loggins also over the century mark in assists this season. We'll give you the starters here, but would like to tell you that tonight is brought to you by Martinez Construction and Beach Wave Volleyball Club and Ellie Chan Remax Solutions. So extremely proud. Are you on the internet there too? Very cool. All right, got no issues there. And we get set to go here. Glad you could be with us here. No school tomorrow. So that means no JV football and no middle school volleyball tomorrow night here on the network. We'll be back hopefully on Friday with high school football Friday here. I want to thank Athletic Director Cheryl Dravis. I want to say hello to Miss K Beach watching, and I'd also like to give a very, very grateful thank you to the Vinning family as well for making Viera broadcast possible this season as we get ready to go here for the Cape Coast Conference Championship. You know I'm going to be into this one, so you may as well too. It's going to be Brennan Turner and Haley Beak out on the floor to start. It's going to be Ella Brand out there as well. Taylor Christensen also up front is checking in is going to be Olivia Sosa, and she'll wear the Libero jersey, unless you're Coach Rycroft. And what's it called then, Caleb? The Libero jersey. And for the Mustangs tonight, up front, it's going to be Elena Martin, as well as number 8, Lexi Michelle, and number 12, Abilene Krauser. Had a pretty good night the other night. Krauser with 7 kills. And this is going to be Anabelle Jones set to serve. And, yep, that's the Flagler College commit, Bella Schwantz, standing there with her hands on her knees ready to go. Anabelle with a great serve, good receive, and nearly an ace, but not. Set by Jones. Martin with the big left hand, and it's 1-0 Merritt Island. And unfortunately, we got here quite early. Tried to run all of our fantastic new internet equipment, but the school roof wasn't having it. Nice receive by Sosa. Set here. Beak pops it over. Jones again, this time with a front set for Bella Schwantz. Is that Schwantz? Nope, check that. That is number 8, Lexi Michelle. The ponytail gets me. They both have, when you look at the ponytails, they're exactly the same color and length. Jones again, 2-0 Merritt Island. And that's out. And that'll be a service error on Jones. It'll be a side out. Ball back to the Mustangs. Checking in is number 1, Brooke Pickle. Pickle will pick up the ball. And she'll serve as Shamiah Richardson checks in for Merritt Island. And Evelyn Krauser the senior, will have a seat as Richardson takes her place on the court in the rotation. Pickle, rotation violation, and I got to tell you, this is going to agitate Coach Patrick because they did this the other night, and she is not at all happy with them right now as she shakes her head. Remember, this happened late in the match the other night. Pickle again tied it 2. And that is an ace. She went right after, I think that's Sarah Niazi back there wearing the libero jersey. And she went right after her. And Niazi, unfortunately, let that one get to her body. And that's an ace. Actually, check that. That's Amber Ives. My apologies to Niazi. Richardson with the receive, back set by, or actually front set by Jones. And that would have gone out. If they save this, that'll be a miracle. Kill by Elena Martin, and we're tied at 3 here. As Shamiah Richardson will pick up the ball. Richardson, an outstanding server. I often call Shamiah the Jane of all trades, and she pretty much will master them all, too, out there on the floor. Great serve, good receive, but that'll be an ace. And it's 4-3. That ball just died on Sosa, and there really wasn't anything at all she could do with it. Looked like a good receive, but then it just died. Richardson again, also a southpaw. Big left hand. This time she goes after Pickle. That ball in the, yeah, that's a net. I was going to say that is got to be a net violation, and it is. And the Mustangs jump out 5-3. These two teams have played each other 21 times. This is the 22nd match. They played back on September 12th, a 3-set win by Merritt Island, but it wasn't easy as that sails long, and the service error cuts the lead of the Mustangs to 5-4. They won 25-19, 25-21, and 25-23, and I don't imagine Viera's going to give up this Cape Coast Conference Championship easily here tonight. Sosa over the top of that one. She pulled up at the last minute on that serve, and that's why that one jumped into the net. 6-4. This will be the aforementioned Sarah Niazi to serve. Good serve. Beigh, with her first opportunity, blocked in front by Schwantz. Jones, Martin. Oh, what a dig by Pickle. Sosa with a bump set. Far side kill. Great job by the Hawks there. And an outstanding job by Ella Brand to come from the side of that antenna and drill that ball. And it's 6-5. That was a great job by Brooke Pickle from the start on that one. And this is Haley Beigh. Yep. Schwantz, fingertips there up front. That's Allie Brown, and that into the net as Beigh with the error, and it's 7-5. Merritt Island holds on to their 2-point lead. Checking in is number 10. That's Reese Loggins, and number 7, Kylie Thompson. Kylie had a really good night the other night in the semifinal, or the finals of the North, I should say. Picking up the ball will be Reese Loggins. Oh, that's just a good job by, I think that's Brennan Turner, and it is. Brennan Turner so good at that up front. No? Oh, I'm sorry, Leah Fox. Brooke Pickle is 3. Thank you very much for the heads up. This is Ella Brand. So that was Leah Fox. Everything I said for Brooke Pickle, give it to Leah Fox. That's out. That's the thing tonight that's going to drive Coach Wayne nuts. And that's the thing sometimes that happens with a young team is you're going to see a lot of attack errors, service errors, but they're aggressive errors, and obviously things in finesse and time will fix. And this is Bella Schwantz. Bella with a missile of her own. That's an ace, and it's 9-6. Yes, indeed, Sean Fennell pointed out that yep, I forgot. You can see that too. Viera Charter volleyball team is here tonight. We're going to be meeting with a lot of the 8th graders next week for a little media day for them. Excited about that. 9-6 here. That's deep. And it's going to be 9-7. Tanya, I can't thank you enough for pointing that out. I'd have called her Brooke Pickle all night. All night. Yeah.
Almost all 8th graders, I believe, except for 2 7th graders.
Okay. Well, set. And that's a good job. Good kill up front by Aveline Krauser. Say hello to my guy, Bo Bartley, watching here. Checking in, number 8, Lexi Michelle. This is Emma Michelle. I'm thinking of Emma, the freshman. Emma Michelle. This is Amber Ives. Ives received by Brand. And that one went off the side of the hand of Taylor Christensen. And it's the largest lead of the night for Merritt Island at 4, 11-7. Moving right along here. Set number 1 at the Cape Coast Conference Championship. Apologize, we don't have the scoreboard and the fancy little graphics up tonight. Just not strong enough in the gym for the signal. Set here. Great job, but too far over the top. Shaley Reggett went that time, and Coach Wayne has seen enough, and she says, let's talk about these last 5 points here as Merritt Island now leads it 12-7. And so, 2 years ago, right here in this gym, I get a call at the match was originally scheduled for 6 o'clock. I get a call at like 1, a text at like 1 o'clock that says, hey, can you be there and ready to broadcast by 4:30? And it's not like, I mean, if we didn't, it's not like they weren't not going to play anyway, right? So it was like, yeah, we could be there, and we made it. And that was Viera had taken the Cape Coast Conference Championship from Merritt Island that night. Of course, they won it last year. But if you go back and look, since 2005, only 3 teams have won the Cape Coast Conference Championship. Rockledge, Viera, and Merritt Island. Merritt Island has pretty much owned this thing except for the last 2 years. And then I think it was back in 2010 with that great 26-3 team under Darren Bolton that Rockledge won it. Set here. Bella Schwantz, nice dig out by Beigh. Sosa with great communication. Free one here. Bump set way up in the air. Krauser. Nice dig by Beigh. And that one goes off the speakers, and that'll be a speaker point, but it'll go to the Mustangs 13-7. Of course, last year, Izzy Stark and the player she was, and Coach Wayne has had some great teams here. And that'll be another Mustang point.
Izzy Stark, only the 3-time in a row Big Ten Freshman of the Year.
Yeah. And then the year before that, prior to Stark's arrival, Mallory Murs, and I apologize, Matt Carter. Yeah, Matt Carter, Tampa Tech now. Nice job in front by Krauser and Kylie Thompson. And Merritt Island has just ripped off 7 straight points and lead it 15-7. And that's deep. And the service error will end the 7-point run, but a good one at that. Coach Patrick applauds her approval. And to the line will go sophomore Allie Brown. Allie coming into this match with well over 319 assists this season. Good serve on the receive. Krauser. Sosa. Nice block in front, but it won't matter. It goes backwards as Taylor Christensen gets the kill, and that's 2 straight. And Allie Brown to serve it up again as she takes the zone number from Coach Wayne. Looks like that was 6 Back there for Amber Ives. Bella Schwantz with a nice kill attempt, but a good dig. And that's another kill. Played it out of the net. That's a great job up front. How about the job up front by Lexi Michell to dig that ball out of the net? And the big southpaw hitter checks in. Elena Martin and Anabelle Jones as well. Jones will rotate in on the serve, and it's 16-9. And I thought she was close to. I was going to say, I wonder why Coach Wayne's not protesting this, because I thought she was in the net. But obviously, Coach Wayne is, I believe, arguing the same thing there. As Anabelle Jones back to the serve. Not a great receive, but Viera fights their way out of it. Set by Jones, and that is out on the kill attempt by Krauser. And it's 16-10. And checking in to serve will be Leah Fox. So Leah Fox is at the line. Set number one. Merritt Island up 16-10. Schwantz, Jones. Schwantz again, and nobody home in the backcourt. And it's 17-10. Shamiah Richardson will now go to the line. Sosa with the receive. Too far, though. Wow. And it's 18-10. That's quite an effort there by Allie Brown. And Coach Wayne wants another timeout, and I think it's a good opportunity to take a timeout here. We'll take a peek in the Merritt Island huddle. We're talking about Coach Patrick's kicks the other night, her shoes. And tonight she's just got a pair of Nike Airs, regular old Nike Airs on, so. Well, everybody's got off tomorrow that goes to school, huh? I remember those days. Used to get a lot of snow days up north. They were fun till it was time to go out and shovel everything. Here we go, Shamiah Richardson, 18-10 here. Nice serve, received by Sosa, set by Brown. The kill attempt is blocked in front by Lexi Michell. And Merritt Island has just taken off and run away here with this first set. And that speaks to the issue that we were going to talk about. Haley Beek trying to end the run. Martin. And this will be a free one if it gets over. And it does. There's Richardson pass to Jones. Jones with a perfect set. And that is exactly what you do with a free ball as Bella Schwantz buries it. And it's 20-10, Merritt Island. That was perfectly done. Great pass from Shamiah to Anabelle Jones. And Jones set Schwantz perfectly. And Richardson will come to the line again. That is in. That is what you call a creepy crawler right there. That thing caught that line. I mean, it just creeped and stayed in. 21-10. Great serve by Shamiah. Sosa. That's a great return there by Brand. Martin, though, blocked out of bounds, and it's 22-10. A lot of coaching going on over there. Back set here for Beigh, and that's out. Oh, they call that in? Okay, 22-11. That's a great shot by Beigh. When it's out, it's long. When it's in, great shot. And Sosa rotates back to the service line. Beigh with 3 kills here in set 1. Now 182 this year. Richardson with the receive. Jones with the back set to Martin. And that's a great job by Fox there to dig that out. This is going to have to go. Another free one here. Richardson to Jones, and here it is again. And this time, Elena Martin hits too hard, and it's 22-12. Sosa's trying to keep the run going. Right at Richardson again. And again, here we go. Schwantz, forget about it. She hits that one through Viera Boulevard, and it's 23-12. Forget about it. Might be a little rough around the edges. We have fun. Yeah, no, good point, Caleb. Sarah Niazi. Beak! Oh my goodness gracious! That's you know what? They're just, that's as close to an attempted return as I've ever seen on an actual rocket. And they almost got it. They almost got it. I'd love to have a radar gun on that thing. Look at his serve. That was long, though. I mean, still, 24-13, set point. Just love watching her serve. And heaven forbid she put any English on it. When she does, right. Good luck. Yep. Niazi there. Kendall Pierce has come in and done a really nice job up front for Viera. But the Mustangs are going to take set 1 of the Cape Coast Conference Championships, 25-13. We'll step aside and we'll be right back on Brevard Sports Network. Can you do me a favor? All right. 25-13. That's 4 straight sets this year the Mustangs have taken against Viera, and it looks like 4 set number 2. We're going to get Brennan Turner, Allie Brown, Taylor Christensen, Haley Beek. I'm circling as I go. And Shaley Reggett. For Viera, and for Merritt Island, it'll be Michell, Elena Martin, Amber Ives, Anabelle Jones, and Shamiah Richardson. Oh, what a dig by Ives to come way from out in the outfield. Ives again with a dig, set by Jones. She set Schwantz coming from the back line. And this is Beek, pushes one over. Ives is there again. Jones again. Schwantz with a tapper. Beek. Reggett. Tipped up front after Christensen hits it over. Martin with the big hand. 1-0 Merritt Island. Nice rally to start the second set. Shane, you want a water? You want a water? Yeah. Hey, here you go. Yep. Set here by Jones. Beek! Oh, senior, right there, the classic showdown. That's what you want to see. That's why those two are on the graphic. The big hitter, the big blocker, they meet at the net. That battle that time won by Schwantz. Nice block by Bella. She had some help up front, though. She had Michell with her, who has turned into an outstanding defensive player at the net. Shamiah Richardson, that one gets all the way in on Sosa. And that was all Schwantz that time on the block. And here go the Mustangs, 3-0, set number 2. I think we've got about 4 or 5 players we're going to have to take a look at this year for Player of the Year. And that's an ace, 4-0. Last year was probably the easiest year of voting ever. And I don't mean that to any disrespect because, a lot of players had great years. Mallory Mers, Bella Schwantz, they all had great years. But you're talking about, yeah. Beek. Ives has started well here. This is going to have to go. Nice set here. Haley Beek makes them pay. And it's 4-1. And finally the run is stopped. And Beek that time. Pretty sure that was Beek. Could have been Shaley Reggett too, 8 or 9 there. Jones, Schwantz, blocked out. Side out, right back to the Mustangs. And when Schwantz and Beek get up there and start doing those, that's just so tough to stop. Five, 1 Merritt Island looking to go up 2-0 here, and they're well on their way to start set number 2. The one thing that we were talking about the other night is Sarah Niazi gets set to serve. Was that we were going to nitpick at something about Merritt Island. It was their slow starts this year, which Coach Patrick wasn't happy with. But the last 2 matches we've seen, there has been no such thing as a slow start. And that's a good job, good block. But it goes out, but a even better kill by Ella Brand. And it's 5-2. And Olivia Sosa takes a peek at the zone that Coach Wayne gives her. Received by Niazi, set by Martin. Schwantz And that is a tough 50-50 ball at the net. Little miscommunication up there. And I tell you what, you got to love Olivia Sosa's IQ of the game. As soon as she put that ball forward, she knew off the return there that you could see her frustration right away with it. And that's just knowing. As Reese Loggins goes to the line. Coach tells her zone 5, and that's right where she went. That's a tough ball there. Yep, net violation called on Kylie Thompson, and it's 6-3. And this will send launch pad 8 to the line. Haley Beek. Yeah, great serve. Good receive, though. How about that kill? Awesome kill there that time by Kylie Thompson. We saw that the other night from her a couple of times. That's just a great job. And we go from one super server to another, and Bella Schwantz. Received by Fox. Krauser. Oh, what a dig by Fox. Beek. That's too close. And making them pay up front one more time is Kylie Thompson. She's got the last two for the Mustangs, and it's 8-3. That's out. 8-4. The one thing that Viera typically does, we see it in every match they play, is long runs. We just haven't seen it yet. It's coming. Yeah. Craig Bailey. Ella Brand, the 5'8 junior. Krauser again, and Krauser finds the open area of the floor, and it's 9-4, Merritt Island. And the other thing the Mustangs are doing right now is they just aren't giving the Hawks any chance to build that momentum right now. They're not letting them pick up any drive to move. You know, I mean, it's one and done. Amber Ives with the serve. Nice back set here by Kendall. Free one here, set up by Reese Loggins, and crushed in front by Krauser, 10-4. See where she goes this time. Goes back to zone 5-6, set by Pierce, and I don't know how Brand was able to get that over. There's a set by Loggins. Push over by Schwantz. Set here. Beek. Kylie Thompson again, the junior, with her third kill in the last 6 points. Coach Wayne takes a timeout as Merritt Island begins to run away with set number 2. I'm going to step aside, grab a drink. We'll be right back. All right, welcome back. Caleb and I just having some conversation. 11-4, Merritt Island on top. Caleb, Sometimes I wish he just had the whole headset on. Blocked in front, and the timeout does no good. As I tell you the one thing Coach Patrick will always tell me at the beginning of the year, we just don't have any height, Alan. Well, I don't think she can say that this year. Because I'm going to tell you what, right there, you just saw Krauser and Thompson vertical well over the net. That spun wickedly off the hand of Krauser. She's definitely got some size up front this year, and young size. Juniors, freshmen. I mean, Emma Michell is 5'7", 5'10". I'm sorry, 5'10", listed 5'10", and a freshman. And we haven't even really seen her tonight yet. That's an ace by Brennan Turner. And Turner Turner had 3 kills the other night. 2 of those 3 kills came with Viera trailing 14-11 in the 5th set. And, oh, my goodness, what a dig. Talk about getting your hand under that. Nice job, Amber Ives. Coach is not at all happy. She thinks that ball hit the floor. And Ives again. Krauser punched at that. Krauser shortchanged that one a little bit. And listen, she's upset. And it's rare. Do you win a point and still send your team captain to speak to the R1? But that is exactly what's going on here. That's how upset she is right now. I don't think I've ever seen Coach Wayne this emphatic. What coach ever would be happy with the response from the official? But she was pretty mad. And that time, Lexi Michelle gets it. As Elena Martin and Anabelle Jones check in. Jones will probably take the serve here. Yep. On the rotation. Martin, Michelle, and Krauser up front. Ives and Schwantz in the middle. Ives again set Martin. And nobody there, 14-7. And once again, the Hawks are down by half here as Merritt Island has doubled up Viera 14-7. Jones to the line again. Not a good night for Viera on the serve receive. I tell you, when Coach Wayne won her 300th, we said she was the coach of 1,000 reactions. That was a great face right there. I mean, that said it all, did it not? Great job, Coach. Great job. Nice dig out there by Brand. That's Beak. Jonesy's there for that one. Set by Martin. And Elena Martin. And the big left hand. Talk about power. Talk about kills. Elena Martin could bring it too. And it's 16-7. And right now, Merritt Island just has Viera's number. Service error by Anabelle, and it's 16-8. I still think you got to be extremely thrilled to have doubled the Hawks up in each of the last 2 sets. And to the line goes Kendall Pierce. Richardson. Martin again, and Martin again. Martin is on fire, 17-8. And here comes the freshman, Emma Michell, as well as Sarah Niazi. Actually, there goes the freshman, Emma Michell. Niazi stays, I think. Yeah. And Coach Wayne takes a timeout. Kind of saved the Mustangs there. And we will too. 17-8, Merritt Island on top, already up 1-0. That's a spot on. That's a spot on assessment by you. Welcome back, 17-8 here, and now I think we're going to get the correct rotation in, and checking in is going to be Lexi Michelle. I think because Lexi is the older sister to Emma. And Emma must have heard. Michelle, get in. Shamiah Richardson to serve. About the job there by Martin. This has to go. This will be a free ball here. Ives, Jones, Martin. Nice dig out by Sosa. Pierce, Beigh goes after Jonesy, but she's there. Martin again, and Ellen to Martin. I'm looking for words. I mean, these last, she has 4 kills now in the last 6 points. Talk about having a little momentum. And it's a 10-point lead for the Mustangs. Shamiah Richardson. That's in. Or no, it's out. No, yeah, that was in. I was looking at the flag lady on the other side, but I saw it land in from up here. And so did the R2. So 19-8 as Richardson will continue to serve. Nobody. Haley Beigh ends it. And they end the run 19-9. And this will be Leah Fox to the line. Richardson with the receive. Jones with the set. Schwantz. Pierce. Sosa. Beigh looking for an open area, but Martin steps into it. Jones again. Schwantz again. And Bella Schwantz makes it 20-9. Merritt Island. And here comes Niazi for Lexi Michelle. And Emma Michelle does check in. Oh, my goodness. The fact that Sarah Niazi was even able to dig that thing out is incredible. Kill by Haley Beigh, 20-10. Sosa to the line. And Sosa with her second service error of the night. and it's side out. And again, it's what we talked about earlier. Viera right now unable to sustain any type of a run here. And this will be Juliana Dutch to the line for the first time tonight. Juliana up and serves. And Ella Brand is there. Pierce. And that's out. 22-10. Nothing right now, unfortunately, going the Hawks' way. And a lot of that has to do with the play of Merritt Island as well. Most of it. Back set here. Beigh. I don't think she was ready for that one. That was a great set. But I think Beigh thought it was going the other way just like that. And Brennan Turner puts it away. And it's 22-11. And this will send Haley Beigh to the line. And I think if you're Viera, if you don't come back and find a way to win this match, you can't let this be an enormous setback, because the improvement that this team has made this season from the day they stepped on the court against Bayside, August 31st, to tonight is unbelievable. Viera chasing backwards now. And set by Dutch. Schwantz. Nice dig out by Fox. Pierce over to Brand. Brand too far, but it goes off the fingertips of, I believe, McKenna Highlander. And it's 22-12 now. They are a much improved team. Merritt Island, that's a roster that's loaded from top to bottom. It's deep, 23-12. And Coach Patrick uses every player on that roster. This is Bella Schwantz. Highlander. Dutch. Bella Schwantz down the middle, but Haley Beigh is there to dig it out. That goes up into those ugly yellow things in the ceiling that I could never figure out. Krauser. And Beigh over the top of that one, and it's set point. I mean, they're not ugly. That's probably the wrong word, but I could do without them. I know they drive photographers crazy because it just kills the lighting. Schwantz looking for the set and won't get it here. 24-13. That was the identical score at set point in set one. As Fox checks out. And this will be Ella Brand looking to save set. Merritt Island with 12 set points.
Oh, okay.
What? Oh, for sound. And one more point than the first set, and it's 24-14. Gotcha. Okay. And Brand again. Oh, what a serve from Ella Brand, and it's 24-16. 24-15, sorry, 24-15. And here comes that run we said Viera needed to have. Now, or Viera needed to have. Well, Merritt Island cut it off here and win the second set, too. Schwantz with the receive. Dutch, nice job by Dutch to keep it out. But Emma Michell, unfortunately, too close to the net, and it's 24-16. They've cut the lead to 8. No panic in Angie Patrick's voice or demeanor. Why would there be? 468 career wins. She only has an 801 career winning percentage. Received by Krauser, set by Dutch, and Bella Schwantz tries to finish it off, but Beigh is there. Pierce back to Beigh, and that attack error will end set number 2, 25-14. 16. We'll step aside with Viera up 2-0, 25-13, 25-16. Merritt Island up 25-13, 25-16. Go ahead. All right, welcome back here on Brevard Sports Network as Coach Wayne. And I take a look at the crowd. Yeah, I got to follow my cameraman here. All right, showing Viera Charter over there. Unfortunately, we were scheduled to bring you some Viera Charter volleyball tomorrow night. 2 matches, and unfortunately that will not happen because school is closed tomorrow. So let's go over. I'm curious what Coach Wayne is saying. And Merritt Island is just 1 set away from recapturing a championship that they had only lost once prior to Viera winning it in 17 years. That's a pretty impressive run. Here we go. It's been all Merritt Island, 25-13, 25-16, and really, Caleb, they have made it look easy at times. I think. I mean, I'm not being disrespectful, but Merritt Island is just really on some kind of roll, and Viera, listen, Viera is that never say die type of team. Jackson labeled them what? The Cardiac Cats, right? Cardiac Cats. Where did I get that? Cardiac Hawks. Not even the Cats. The Cardiac Hawks. I'm thinking of the Carolina Panthers from a couple of years ago. The Cardiac Hawks. Anabelle Jonesy starts set 3. Pierce sets. Nice dig. That's a great way to start the set. Set by Jones. Martin. Outstanding kill. What? Boy, that was in. Boy, they got away with one there. Yeah, no, that was in. Leah Fox. But Coach Wayne has had quite a few calls go against her tonight, and so she deserves one here for sure. Off the top of the tape, Jonesy, Martin, and Martin gets that kill she tried before. And again, Viera cannot get an extended run off a side out, and this will send the senior Jane of all trades in the sport of volleyball, Shamiah Richardson to the line. Pierce with the set. That is great volleyball IQ by Haley Beigh. Beigh yelled, "I got it," and knew right where she was going with it. She saw the back right portion of that floor, and Coach Patrick is standing there right now just looking at whomever was supposed to be there. And here comes Olivia Sosa. Olivia struggled a little bit tonight from the line. We'll see here. Nice serve on this one. Good receive by Amber Ives, and that's going to be a kill by Schwantz, and it's 2-2. But don't forget, Olivia Sosa was sitting over there wearing a blue jersey 1 year ago, and the fact that she is starting for as a freshman for this volleyball program speaks accolades. You know, the accolades she's accomplished speaks volumes for her accomplishments in this sport. How about the block up front by Brand? Oh, no. They called that point. They called a net violation there on Brand. That's going back to Merritt Island. Or is it? No, it's not. Okay, I thought he called. I was like, uh-oh. Coach Wayne, can't wait to see this face. But I was wrong. Beak. Oh, that poor tape on that net. Get hit by that serve. And that's go ahead. It's 4-2. Haley Beak at the line. Good chance here for Viera to go on this run we keep talking about. My goodness. Martin. Fox. And that won't fly. And it's 4-3. So the most they could muster with Beak's strong serve is 2 points. As I don't know, Anthony. I'm told the decision on that will be made tomorrow night. Nobody home, and Brennan Turner with the kill. But I know where I'll be Saturday if you're playing. I'll be up at Cocoa all day and night as Cocoa from 6U to 14U. And I think you got Satellite and Viera right here in Viera. The Pop Warner rivalry of Brevard County. 5-3, Viera on top. That's way out of here. 5-4. I'm looking forward to this one Saturday. I mean, Cocoa only beats everybody by 40 points. I think they're still going to win, but I think it'll be closer. Right. Niazi. Pierce, I tell you what, since Pierce has checked in, that's out. Since Pierce has done an outstanding job up front at the net and both setting here. Looks like she's battling like a hamstring issue or something. I just saw her getting taped up earlier. Bella Schwantz with a knuckleball serve. There's Pierce again, sets to Turner. Cross court set to Krauser. Nobody home. Or at least couldn't get a hand on it. And it's 6-5, Viera. As Brennan Turner will go to the line. Nice receive by Niazi. And every time, I'd be interested. I am going to have to go look because Kylie Thompson, she makes the most of her time up front. Every time she touches the ball, she seems to register a point. This is Amber Ives. 6-6 is the score. Huge set right here. Merritt Island, they win it. They reclaimed the championship of the Cape Coast Conference. Tried to pull it out of the net, didn't work. 7-6 Viera. Viera wins it. They can pick up momentum and steam into a fourth set. Merritt Island has dropped just one set in these Cape Coast Conference championships. That was to Coach Shannon Dowdell's Edgewood Red Wolves. I thought nobody was going to play that. And that's the thing you don't want to see, but that was bound to happen. You saw that. It was like they were running around chasing the ball, didn't get set, and it's 7-7. That's what Coach Wayne is telling them. Settle down. Martin and Jones check in. Yeah, I agree with you. I definitely agree with you on those games. I know 6U's going to win, right? Tell me that, Lee Anthony. And that's an ace from Jonesy, and it's 8-7. And Merritt Island has a lead for the first time in set 3. Now, I ain't leaving after your game, so you got to come up and say hello Saturday. Jonesy again. Pierce, nice. Schwantz to Beigh, and not much you can do with that. That's just Pierce. She gave it her all, but couldn't do much. Not her fault on that one. 9-7. I think we'll see a timeout here if Merritt Island picks up this point. Jonesy with the serve, and you're going to see a timeout, I'm sure. Nope. Coach going to let them play through it. Not been a great night on the serve receive as Anabelle Jones goes back to the line. And again, a lot of that has to do with Merritt Island. Pierce with a nice set here. But in front is Krauser as well as Michell. And there's the timeout we thought we'd get a point ago. And Merritt Island has now come back to take 5 straight points after 7-7. It's now 11-7. And we'll be right back. All right, welcome back. Home stretch of the Cape Coast Conference Tournament. And I got to tell you, it's been great to see this in a tournament-style fashion. And the timeout works, and Coach Wayne goes down the line high-fiving her players as Viera wins the timeout, and Jonesy hits that one into the net. Leah Fox comes in. (11-8). Merritt Island on top here. High arcing serve received by Ives. Shamiah, Richardson, Pierce, Beigh, Richardson, Jones, Martin, Fox, and too far off of Fox. And it's 12-8, and Shamiah Richardson rotates back to the serve. 2-0. Merritt Island on top, 25-13, 25-16. They lead this one, 12-8. Richardson with a nice jump serve. Sosa with the receive. Pierce with the set. Beigh out, and it's 13-8. This is where you got to be careful when you're playing Merritt Island because you can be ahead of them by 3 like Viera was and then look up and you're down by 10. Nice pass, nice set, and Sosa will dig that out. Martin with the pass to Jones. Jones with the set to Schwantz, and Schwantz splits the middle, and it's 14-8. Pierce with a great job keeping that thing out of the net and giving the Hawks a chance. Close to a double, but not that time. This is Beigh. Beigh, Jones. That's out. 14-9. And Olivia Sosa to the service line. Who's the better athlete, her or Alex? It's Olivia. Yeah, Olivia's a better athlete. I'm just giving Alex grief, but no, Olivia's a great athlete. Nice job by Schwantz with a little touch shot that drops, and it's 15-9. And again, Merritt Island cuts off any opportunity for Viera to get back into this one. And Sarah Niazi will take the ball and go to the line. If Alex is watching, I want to say hello. Set by Pierce. Turner. Niazi, nice job digging that out. And I'm not sure that's what Schwantz intended, but when you're that good, sometimes it's okay to be lucky too. And it's 16-9. Oh, sorry. You good?
Started to feel a Charlie horse coming.
Oh, no. You need to stretch. Get up, go stretch. I got it.
No,
You good? Okay.
I felt one coming on.
Niazi. And top of the tape, service error. 16-10. The lead is still 6. But Haley Beek will step to the line. We saw Haley the other night come to the line with it 14-11, and Viera ended up winning 16-14. They could use 5 right here, that's for sure. And they won't get it because Haley hits that one long, 17-10. And Juliana Dust checks in, as does Kylie Thompson. Got to feel good when Kylie Thompson's up front. She's got like a 100 hitting percentage tonight. Juliana. That's an ace. 18-10. And the Merritt Island Mustangs are just 7 points away from winning yet another Cape Coast Conference championship. And that's a point. 18-11. Uh-oh. Thought I knocked off my VPN there. Here's Ella Brand. Nice serve. That was a rocket in and of itself. 18-12 now. Yeah. Anytime Coach Butler gives flowers, it's well-deserved. For Coach Angie Patrick, by the way, and these Mustangs. And that'll be Viera point. 18-13. Should they hang on to win. From 2005 until 2022, Merritt Island won 16 of the 17 Cape Coast Conference championships they played in. This will be their 18th since 2005, and that is 19. 17th. This will be their 17th. I'm sorry. 17th. Is that Alan Slaughterzinski math? Somebody said the other day on our rankings, the math ain't mathin'. Set, Krauser, kill, 20. We should see another timeout, maybe. Nope. This is the 20th tournament, so this would be the 17th. Yep. And it's 21-13. And Bella Schwantz will go to the line, looking for 4 more here. Oh, my goodness. Great job playing that out. Pierce. Brennan Turner dug out by Dutch. Set by Schwantz. And there's the kill they were looking for by guess who? Miss 100. Oh, they're going to get the point to Viera, I think. Uh-oh. Bella says, talk to the flag, ladies. And he does. He takes Bella's advice. He asks, and we will see what the point is. And it is indeed Merritt Island point. And it's 22-13. It's a good job by Bella Schwantz there, the captain, to ask him to ask them. You never know. And that hit the floor. 22. I mean, you never know. It's a good team, right? I mean, you never know what could spark a run. That was a heck of a dig over there on that point. Brennan Turner at the line. So good job by Schwantz. Niazi set by Dutch. Krauser with a little change up there. Dutch again with a cross-court set to Krauser. Brand blocked. Nice job digging it out there by Taylor Christensen. And this is a free one here. Passes it to Dutch. Dutch sets for Krauser. And Krauser makes them pay. 23-14. And Amber Ives looking for 2 points here to close out Viera in 3 straight. And Cape Coast Conference championship point for Merritt Island, 24-14. It's been 25-13, 25-16, and it's 24-14 right now. Set. Blocked, and for the 17th time in the past 20 years, the Merritt Island Mustangs are Cape Coast Conference champions. Congratulations to Coach Angie Patrick and her Mustangs as they dethrone the 2-time defending Cape Coast Conference champion, Viera Hawks. So, for Caleb Brown, I'm Alan Slaughterzinski. Look for the post-match interviews coming up either tonight or early tomorrow. Listen, everybody, please stay safe out there. We thank you for making Brevard Sports Network your choice of entertainment for the last couple of hours. We want to thank our sponsors for tonight's match, Martinez Construction. We want to thank Beachway Volleyball Club. And, of course, we also want to thank Ellie Chan, RE/MAX Solutions. So for Caleb Brown, I'm Alan Slaughter-Zinski. Once again, congratulations to the Merritt Island Mustangs, who for the 17th time since 2005 are your Cape Coast Conference champions. Have a great night, everybody.